I do my best to keep you on your game. Stick to the schedule. But when it comes to excelling in your daytime, your performance depends on our ability to work together.
My name is Emma Coburn. I'm a professional track and field athlete, a 3-time Olympian, 9-time US champion, Olympic bronze medalist, world champion, and world silver medalist.
Sleep is really, really important for performance. Not only in our day-to-day lives, but for athletic performance as well.
To be a professional distance runner, it's a lot of work. I run about 90 miles in a week, plus 2 to 3 weight room sessions. And not only is the day-to-day pretty demanding and taxing, we also just have to do it year-round. To rise to the level of being a professional in any sport, you have got it in your DNA that you're a disciplined person. I am very strict about being in bed by 9:30-ish and being like lights out at 10. I get a solid 9 hours every single night. And that is something I'm super protective of because it snowballs. If I get one bad night of sleep on a Monday, my Tuesday run is gonna be compromised. And then my Tuesday sleep is often compromised. And by Friday, I have a cold. If you're not fueling your body and you're not sleeping, you can be the most talented person in the room, you can be the hardest working person in the room, but you will get sick all the time, you'll get hurt all the time, you'll be tired all the time. Sleep is very personal, but everyone can do better at it. Everyone can make better choices to prioritize it. Having great sleep makes your next day so much better. Not just as an athlete, but you wake up a better partner, a better parent, a better employee, a better boss. It'll just make you a better version of yourself.
You can't bank time with sleep. Like, if you miss 4 or 5 good nights, you can't make it up in one day. I try to tell all the young guys coming in, like, right now, you may not understand, but when you get 6, 7 years in, you start wondering why, you got little aches and pains when you wake up. I mean, it starts with how much rest you're getting. It starts with how much recovery you're giving yourself. My troubles with sleep began in college. University of Arizona. We were kind of like a professional basketball team, playing on national TV. Every game, the highlights being on SportsCenter, who performed well, who didn't perform well. The pressures of, being a student athlete, wanting to do well in class, and then you had to do well in the court. If you didn't play up to par, somebody was right behind you ready to take your place. Just trying to decompress is really hard to do at such a young age. Like, you don't know how to process everything that's being thrown at you. So 1 a.m., now your mind starts wandering and, I hope I don't mess this up. I don't want to go back home and be a failure. 2013 was around the time where I started to do a deeper dive into a healthier lifestyle.
You need sleep to be fast. You need sleep to be accurate. You need sleep to get to, the ball on time. Whatever you practice, it's while you're sleeping that memory gets consolidated, and then you're able to use it during actual game time.
My stats from the games where I had the proper amount of sleep versus the stats I had when I didn't, it was like night and day. I was more efficient, I was moving a lot faster, more steals, more rebounds. You're talking about like 40 to 50% improvements when you have the proper night's sleep.
You need sleep for muscle recovery. While you're sleeping, your muscles take in glucose and store it so that's available for you to utilize while you're active the next day. So think about it. If you're sleep deprived and your reaction time is low, if you're inaccurate, if you're taking riskier decisions, then you're likely to get injured.
When you sleep the right way, you experience life at a different level.
When you don't get enough sleep, can cause Worse judgment, worse decisions, riskier bets. In a normal work environment, this can be problematic. But if you're in a life or death situation, if you're in the military, if you're a first responder, if you are a doctor or a nurse trying to take care of somebody, that can have disastrous consequences.
I've had sleep struggles the entire time I've been an adult, probably before that. In the military, you're responsible for lots of lives, you're responsible for lots of equipment. And I could handle it during the day as long as I was rested from the night before. But if I woke up tired, it was gonna be an unbelievable problem. It really kind of came to head in 2003 to the point where it was so bad, I had to go see my doctor to see what help she could provide. I mean, we're having a problem these days with stigma, especially in the US military. People say, I'm just gonna gut it out. I don't need to sleep. Look at me, man, I can go days without sleep. That's just not true. I was responsible for operations in Bosnia and Kosovo, fast forward to 2007, where I was in Iraq as a commander commanding 25,000 soldiers with a battle space the size of the state of West Virginia. I'd wake up tired. I'd wake up unprepared for the day, even though I had a full day ahead of me. And I just knew I couldn't go on like that because I was doing important things. 30% of the general population have sleep-related problems. In the active duty military, it's 41%. And in our veteran population, it's 57%. That's a lot of people. And all those people probably need some help with their sleep-related disorders.